Fast Signs family, Catherine again. I want to talk a little bit about developing a positive mindset. You hear me talk about all the time what I believe are the 5 common characteristics of all highly successful people. And the number one and most foundational is what I call positive mental attitude, PMA for short. Or think of it as creating a positive mindset. You know, Zig Ziglar said, your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. And I truly, truly believe that. You know, I believe, and I've found in my own life, that it's the quality of my own thoughts that determines the quality of my life. So in order for me to grow, in order for you to grow, we have no choice but to first watch our thoughts very closely and then root out negativity and replace it with more productive thinking. Now, having that healthy mindset, having that positive mindset doesn't mean you're never going to feel negative emotions like anger or frustration. And it's never healthy to sweep those under the rug because they will just boil up and bubble up inside you. But what it does mean is you process those emotions, you feel those emotions, and then you take charge of your thoughts. Tony Robbins, I love his work. I love what he's done. He says, I don't negotiate with my mind. It does what I want it to do rather than the other way around. Kind of think about that. I don't negotiate with my mind. It does what I want, not the other way around. And that's kind of the thing that I've learned, is that mental discipline of controlling my thoughts. Tony Robbins has taught millions of people over several decades the power of cultivating this positive mindset that's going to bring achievement and fulfillment and happiness. So, how do you do this? Well, it starts by practicing or feeling gratitude. I've done a couple different videos about how do you create an attitude of gratitude, the importance of gratitude. But if you're sitting in gratitude, if you're focused on gratitude, it's very difficult then to experience anxiety or fear or other negative emotions. So developing that attitude of gratitude has been very helpful to me. So that's one area. Now, what are some other tools that you can utilize to help improve your mindset and develop this positive mindset? One is visualizations. I spend time every day in visualization. That's seeing how I want something to come out. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't practice keynote speeches on a stage. I'll get up on the stage for a sound check, make sure I got cues for video, for slides. All of my practice for a keynote is right here. I sit quietly. I want to get on the stage. I want to see what it looks like. And then I go someplace else and I visualize success. Now, after childhood, we kind of fall out of the habit of using our imaginations, but we can quickly bring our imagination back. Just like, you know, if you stop riding a bike for 10 years, then you get on a bike, you come right back to how to ride a bike. Well, using your creativity and use your imagination to visualize what you want your life to be, what you want success to look like, all of those things is very, very effective. So attitude of gratitude, visualization. Another that works very well for me is affirmations. Whether it's telling myself again and again, I am great at remembering names, or I love meeting new people, right? Those kinds of positive affirmations are very, very helpful. And then there's a word that I came across in research recently called Affirmations. Instead of affirmation with an I, it's an affirmation. And that's a term coined by author and coach Noah St. John. And his thought is instead of using affirmations like I am happy, I am great at remembering names, I'm getting better every single day, he suggests using helpful questions like, why am I so happy? That's going to prime your brain to create the answer. So we got attitude of gratitude, visualizations, affirmations, affirmations. And then another thing that can really help you develop a positive mindset is spend time with great and positive people. Jim Rohn says we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So That's kind of interesting. And scientists have actually found something called mirror neurons in our brains. It's a mechanism that means we copy the beliefs and habits of those around us. So I want to hang out with positive people with a positive growth mindset, because that's going to help me become more like that. So you've heard me say for years, positive mental attitude is one of the 5 key common characteristics of all highly successful people. Developing that positive mindset, positive mental attitude is foundational. I believe it is a learned skill. I've certainly learned how to do it, and it all starts with wanting to develop it. Thank you.